Michael Bell.
Michael Bell, 3317 13th Place. I was here 2 weeks ago and I read a statement put out by John Morrissey in 2010. You can see it right here, but I'm going to read it. This came off of Fox 6 News out of Milwaukee. It happened right after the civil rights settlement, my son's death. He was killed by a police officer. John Morrissey said, "There is no question in my mind that this was a justified use of deadly force. It is a sad day in this country when insurance companies are allowed to settle a case based on dollars rather than what is just and right." I bring that up now because you guys know I've been a pain. I put up billboards, I've called out the city, and now you have the right to shut Michael Bell up and prove Michael Bell wrong. But instead, Mayor Antaramian refuses to release a bullet that may refute the KPD's version of the shooting. Why is that? Maybe the city is worried about future litigation instead of what is just and right, as John Morrissey said. Or maybe John Antaramian and former police chief John Morrissey are controlling a bullet that will implicate them in a crime. I believe they are deliberately stalling the discovery of evidence to avoid prosecution for their role in a police murder. I had the clerk pass out tonight some excerpts from Appendix N. I am going to, in a series of events, continue to give the city some evidence on why there's a problem here. And if you go to page 4 and 5 of that appendix, you can clearly see a bloodied car photo. But what I want you to take a close look at is the circled item on page 5, and that's evidence marker O. That is where the bullet was supposedly found. But I want you to also go to page 4, because you can see evidence marker O well over 16 inches away. We put an orange line on that concrete expansion joint so everybody can see that there's a reference there. Now, I'm expecting that when this is done, that Chief Larson will probably have a couple of you walk up to him and say, "Tell me about this bullet impact location. There's 2 bullet impact locations. Is that a problem?" And the chief's probably going to tell you he doesn't know why it's that way, and that multiple placards at different locations raises questions about the quality of the investigation, especially in a police shooting when police investigate themselves. Citizens in Kenosha can no longer remain quiet, and the public must know about the many problems in this case and the refusal of the city administration to address these problems. Over the next several months, during citizens' comments, in an unusual and unprecedented move against the elected Kenosha mayor, I will carefully and meticulously present evidence such as this until an alderman calls for a resolution for a vote of no confidence regarding John Antaramian and John Morrissey. John Antaramian, you're not here tonight, and if you're running because we have TV ads out there, you might as well stay running because they're running for weeks and months to come. And as the father of Michael Bell, who was killed by a rogue police officer, I am going to be the first citizen calling for a vote of no confidence in your integrity and leadership.